Wow.
Yep. Joel Casanova is an exceptional dancer and a talented teacher, and he's developed his own program to, as you will hear, not only teach people how to move, but how to move through life by dealing with emotion through dance. Here's this week's I Am Hampton Roads.
My name is Joel Casanova, and I'm a dance instructor and movement coach. I love dance immediately. I actually first started dancing at the age of 11, and then I went to a studio for the first time at 13, and so I've been doing it ever since. I didn't realize that I wanted to do it for the rest of my life until maybe 14, 15, and that's when someone introduced the fact that I could choreograph for other people, and that's when I was like, this is what I want to do. Now add your wrist as well, and then add your fingers. What I'm most proud of when it comes to dancing is the Personal Kinetic Curriculum, which is a curriculum that I created to develop a dancer's personal style. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If everyone can move differently and everyone has their own personal style, why aren't we being asked to develop that style? So I was like, what is it that makes a great dancer a great dancer? So I just sat down and I thought of this list, and the list narrowed down to musicality, diversity, expression, freestyle, and choreography. And so those are the things that I coach dancers in to develop basically their identity in dance. I can bring you out. So the thing that I love about you, which is just pure your personality, who you are, who you're created to be, I get to develop that with you and see discoveries behind your eyes. So when people are like, oh wow, I didn't realize I love this. I'm like, yes, let's go more into that. My favorite part about performing dance is definitely telling stories. When I create a story through dance, and the story that I tell resonates extremely with someone in the audience, and I had no idea. And so to see how they're impacted by that just gives it purpose. It's really humbling because I'm like, wow, I not only just created this story because I love it, but I'm like, I was able to impact you in some significant way. And it's really interesting because sometimes people will just be like, that's really good. You're like, oh man. I'm like, thanks. And then other people are like, I'm going through this and my son is going through this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh wow, do you want to talk about it? So I get to actually open up with people, and they get to open up back, and it's kind of this human connection that steps past just the performance. One of the biggest things about Hampton Roads is the people that I've met here. Because I love the beach, I love, skate parks, I love, amusement parks like Busch Gardens and things like that. But when I can do it with people that I love, it's twice as good. So I spend time with my mom and my brother a lot. We eat a lot. There's a lot of weird little food gems in this area. My name is Joel Casanova, and I am Hampton Roads.
So Joel says two of his favorites are Zeke's and Handsome Biscuit, who was on the show recently. He said he loves that. He said he didn't quite find the diversity of food like that when he was in Plano, Texas.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of his moving around was due to a childhood that he would describe himself as, kind of difficult. So he said dance was what helped him deal with not only he not only pours positive emotion into dance, but he said the negative ones he pours into dance too, and it helps him out. And that's really what he's trying to do with all the students that he meets with this unique curriculum that he developed. So if you're interested in meeting Joel and finding out more about Beat Hunter Dance, that's his program, Beat Hunter, he's having an open house this weekend. You can go to beathunterdance.com for the details. But it's really nice to meet him and talk to him. Thanks to our intern, Cora, for tipping us off to Joel as a great I Am Hampton Roads, just because he's a 20-something. He's very young, so to have already, at his young age, realized that helping others is where it's at is impressive to me.
Yeah, and